hear that? What was that?
Some
It's
sort of animal.
gotta be something small, nocturnal. Nothing
I
to
don't know.
worry
It sounds
about.
like a
That
boar.
growled? It
At the
growled
very
in my
least, it sounds like
ear.
a boar or something.
I don't know. Okay.
You see that?
But very
Big ass
janky looking
animal.
deer.
I hope so. If not, what the fuck?
I can
Might get
relate
a
to
better
that.
view from up
I
there.
do talk a lot also.
Indeed.
You're supposed to not agree with that, husband.
That's right. I don't talk much, and you make up for it, so that's okay.
Oh, more stuff.
Ghost towns of the Northeast. Ghost towns of the Northeast. Little Hope, the town returning to nature. The abiding image of Ghost Town in the popular imagination of an arid desert shack surrounded by tumbleweed. However, ghost towns exist even in the lush northeast of the United States, buried away in forests, forgotten, and
Abandoned to nature.
ah.
Because I can see it over here.
Okay. The reasons for towns to become ghosts vary, but inevitably comes back to economics. The town may have boomed from the logging, mining, or industry. Then the jobs go, and the people with them. The aptly named Little Hope is one such town. A one-factory community built around textiles that disappeared when the cheap imports overwhelmed the market. After many attempts to save the mill, it closed, and a mass exodus ensued. Soon, the school and even the church closed, leaving a desolate ruin. But I should make sure there's not something on the other side.
While you're
Forest
looking at this,
surround
I'm
it.
gonna feed the bunnies.
Okay. Yeah, so they continue to lure extreme sports enthusiasts. Well, that's exciting. We get accidentally shot. The caverns of Hobbs Deep are famous for ice climbing, but its ice falls are known to be very dangerous. Recommended viewing: Architects of Unreadable, 10:30 to 9:30 p.m. Central. And in this week's episode, Kate Wilder rips the mask off the Zodiac Killer, but will her hard-hitting investigative style unearth any new facts about the notorious killer? Worth watching for the stunning views of San Francisco taken from the Golden Gate Bridge. Famous for ice climbing and sometimes captain falconing. And still, none of the periodicals have had anything about how there's little hope for Little Hope. Ooh, Little Hope Historical Society presents The Witch of Edmonton, a play by W.M. Rowley, Thos, Decker, and John Ford, performed in historical dress at the Little Hope Middle School on a Saturday, April 7th at 7 p.m.
Could this have something to do with what we saw?
That would explain it.
See, you made a dialogue choice while I was away.
Yeah, there was like a playbill, like a poster about like a play about like a witch, and then like basically was like, oh, it seemed like it had something to do with what we saw, and then basically just said, yeah, it would explain it.
Okay.
So nothing too.
Was it for Wicked, the musical?
Yes.
Which is, I mean, technically about witches.
There's something up ahead!
Which way? Can we move it?
Amen to that.
Oh.
Look at that! Hey, wait! Stop!
Well, do we follow the girl? Oh, she stopped.
I'm just gonna say it. This is exactly what goes down in horror movies.
Yeah.
All right. Kind of the point.
What the hell do we do now?
I'll deal with this. Stay right here.
Oh no.
I think how many times this like bearing gets updated when like I don't have any choices, but maybe it's just like, okay, you made these decisions. Let's
Oh my
do
god.
stuff in the background.
Yeah, don't let him go alone.
Hold up, I'll come with you.
Team old people, go.
Oh no.
There's a little hope.
Hey, you two!
This is not good.
Wow.
Confront
the girl. She doesn't want to be confronted. She wants to be followed.
Oh.
Hey!
Who turned out the lights?
Hello? Anyone?
Woo!
Get off me!
Run!
She's gone into these scenes twice now.
Yeah.
What is it you want from me?
Who are you?
Who are you? What are you doing here? These are most troubling times.
Wait, don't go!
Stay away!
What are you?
Frightened, yeah.
What the hell are you? What do you want? Look. It's impossible.
A black tongue full of riddles. I will not succumb to a witch's spell. Please, Lord, I beg you. Rid me of these apparitions.
Who are you? This can't be happening.
Fix your gaze elsewhere. You are no husband of mine.
I mean, I know he's wearing a tweed jacket, but
Sorcery.
Let's get into town. It's not so far now, and it's our best shot at getting help. You guys okay?
Frightened?
yeah.
I am very far from okay. I am terrified and confused. I just saw my own double in the fog.
What happened in there?
This woman came out of nowhere in the fog, dressed like an extra from Salem. She was garbling something in an accent I didn't recognize, and most disturbing of all, she was the spitting image of me.
How is that even possible?
You're blowing this out of proportion, Angela.
I am all done here.
How is she blowing it out of proportion? I hate this professor
Bob
guy.
decides where we can and can't go.
Like you saw it
Fuck
too.
that.
Jeez.
I'm trying another way.
Don't you kids watch horror movies? You never ever split up.
Those movies
Yeah.
are dumb. And I'm going this way without you.
Maybe splitting up isn't such a good idea, Taylor.
No way am I going down there.
I'm with John.
I'm with Andrew. Don't split up.
I'm with Andrew. Town isn't so far. We all go in together.
Flat out, Granny. No one asked you.
Okay, time out. Can we all just take a breath? Think about what our next move is?
We can check out more options if we split up.
Oh my god.
I'll go with Taylor. It's not safe for you to be hanging around here on your
I
own.
gotta prove
Two
that
teams are
she
more
can
likely to
count
find a
on
way
me.
out, which is what we all want, right?
I guess you're right. If the fog lets you through and you find help, send them into town to find us.
This is interesting because it seems like it
Got
lets
a
you
feeling we'll find help
choose
faster than the others.
who goes
As
where
long
on
as
a
somebody
lot
does,
of
that's all
this.
that matters.
I wonder how that last, where they got pulled into the past thing would have played out if she hadn't gone with him.
Yeah, if she hadn't gone with him, it's possible someone else might have seen their double, and maybe like she wouldn't have been like she was very guarded because like she saw herself and like and her husband. It's possible like it may have gone differently
Yeah.
to someone else.
Hold up. You hear that?
Oh my
Whoa,
god.
man! Milk out of there pretty hard.
What the hell?
Thought you just leave them all behind. It looked like the guy had like a wheel for his arm. It was crazy.
Are we okay here?
We're good. That noise was just the old guy from the bar on his bike.
Stupid old drunk. Somewhere around here, there must be an easier way back up to the road. Let's move out.
One that doesn't involve QTEs.
You got an explanation for what we saw?
Nothing that makes sense.
Yeah, because all three of these people have been in the like things
there were
now.
witch trials
Yeah.
in Little Hope around the same time as Salem.
What happened?
You can figure that out for yourself.
Okay. Thanks, Professor.
want to listen to me talk earlier. Why would I talk now?
Oh. Creepy.
Yeah, the red X with another little diamond on top of it. Oh, and yeah, and a whole other one of those things.
It's a Christmas tree ornament.
Aw,
Take it home with you.
that's right. Oh, there's a wild animal.
Or something.
Oh no, yeah, it's like
That's a leg.
yeah. Sheesh.
And now you've let your friends get away.
You waited
Oh,
by
good.
the shiny thing in the air.
Are you okay?
But then he's
Feels
weird.
like Angela's constantly
Oh.
weighing me up and finding me lacking. I feel responsible for everyone here. You are all in my care. How would you handle all this in my position?
Encourage. Yeah.
I guess I'd try to stay positive, do my best. That's all anyone could do.
Not sure my best is up to dealing with whatever is going on around us tonight. What we saw back there. You think that was really supernatural?
Thoughtful.
Yeah, I don't know on this one. Whatever
sure
you think.
Starting to look that way. Creepy little girl in the fog.
And
And whatever the
behind
hell
us.
that was back at the intersection.
I was just waiting
Just
for it
because
to
I
be
can't
behind us.
explain what we saw doesn't mean we have to reach the most extreme conclusion.
It's also true.
That's kind of what happened in Little Hope during the witch trials. They made bad decisions based on very little hard evidence.
Subdued.
No, I would be subdued, yeah.
Yeah, because it's kind of like the way Man and Medan went with like
get
the
that.
stuff like
Either way, our goal
a lot of
here
times
is
like yeah, it
not
seems like an
proving
obvious
or
thing you have to
disproving
react to, but like
supernatural
you,
ghosts,
sometimes that led
whatever
to
else.
bad
It's
things.
Getting the hell out of here.
Well, for sure. Like, this guy is an English teacher. It is not
I
his
don't like the
job
sound
to,
of
like,
It's nothing to worry
prove
about.
anything.
Yeah.
Could the leg have been the bus driver?
Maybe. But, like, I think he's going to show up at some point.
I hope so.
Because, like, that picture showed something, like, you know, gives you... Those pictures give you views of stuff.
Oh my god.
He runs quick.
He does.
So I assume he's going to show up at some point. I had a feeling it was going to change there.
Uh-huh. Oh, it's the kitty.
What is it? What's wrong?
We saw something moving in there.
What exactly are you up to?
I'm just taking a look here.
Isn't this breaking and entering?
It's wide
It's
open.
abandoned.
Just entering.
Anyhow,
And it's like ghost town.
there's no one here.
Who you gonna narc to? Jeez, Angela.
Isn't this breaking and entering? He's like, oh my goodness. Modern Magic and Ritual by Ronald Nelson. Sounds like a real witch guy. Modern Magic and Ritual is the definitive guide to the subject of magic for the new age of gathering, as opposed to the magic for stage magicians. Written for practitioners to hone their knowledge and art, this book examines in detail all aspects of modern magic and offers readers a rich menu of rituals in practice.
I love it when they spell magic that way.
Ooh. Well, getting lots of hair, new age curses. It's the craft up in here. And whether you believe in karmic consequences or not, there are ethical considerations to magic, such as curses and hexes. These clearly have greater implication than other ethical conundrums, like casting love spells on another person. Some paths forbid it entirely, while others permit it only in self-defense. However, there are a number of questions the practitioner should ask before casting a harmful spell. Do you dwell too much on the desired result? You may experience disappointment and depression if the result is not what you expected. Are you performing this magic for personal gain? Emotions of avarice or envy might interfere with the magic. It is said that if you don't let go of a grenade, you will eventually blow yourself up. Same can be said of working harmful magic. Even if you don't believe in the rule of three, it is always best to cleave to Rudolf Steiner's golden rule. For every one step that you take in the pursuit of higher knowledge, take 3 steps in the perfection of your own character. Knowledge of Higher Worlds and its Attainment, 1904. That's a long illustration. Lock of hair. The hair of a living person can be used in many forms of magic, from love spells to curses. When mixed with sulfur and buried, it can inflict harm on the subject.
Okay, so they talked about the girl at the beginning, Tanya. Her boyfriend was into New Age stuff.
Yeah.
Could it have been stuff like this?
Maybe.
Are we thinking?
You think he did a love spell on her?
Well, I don't know about that. I'm just saying, like, maybe he was into this kind of stuff.
Yeah. Like maybe someone did some kind of...
Oh, hey, we saw this.
Yeah, the driver was holding it to his head. It's like, well, if we bring it, does it have a situation that can happen, or to like by leaving it here, does he come find it, or do
I
we
think
have
we
a choice?
should take it. Or, okay.
So there's only 4 shots.
You all done with poking
I didn't
around?
count. I just thought it was missing 2.
Yeah, I assume there were 6 total. Should be honest about the gun.
I don't know.
We should catch up with the professor.
He didn't stop to give any lectures here, did he?
You mean he didn't break and enter to give a lesson here?
No, he ran.
He ran so far away.
To be fair, I went to school to be an English teacher at one time, and it does not equip you to deal with this shit, so maybe I would run too.
Yeah. Like, yeah, you may have read a story, like, you know, you may know something about a famous story about weird stuff happening, but like, doesn't mean you're equipped to deal with any random stuff that happens. I'll get that.
Professor?